Western Digital claims this tiny stick of storage can hit a massive 5150 MBs per second, which is a big claim. It is the brand new WD Blue SN5000 1TB NVMe SSD. But today we are not just installing it inside a PC, which most of the people only think about. We are turning it into a pocket-sized external drive using this Orico 40 Gbps USB4 Enclosure. Can a budget-friendly internal drive actually deliver pro-level speed on the go, or will an external enclosure completely choke its performance? Today, we are unboxing it, building it, and pushing it to the absolute limit with real-world file transfers and benchmarks. Let's find out if this is a portable beast or waste of cash. The unboxing is simple. Inside the WD box, you just get the drive. The Orico enclosure feels incredibly premium with its aluminum shell. Assembly takes less than 2 minutes. Pop the drive in, stick on the included thermal pad, and we are ready to plug into our 20 Gbps Type-C port. Before we open the testing software, there is a massive catch you need to know. WD promises 5150 MBs, but because we are running this through a USB4 external enclosure, the data has to convert through an interface chip. This means our speed will top out around 3200 to 3800 MBs per second. If you buy this setup, don't panic when you don't see 5000 plus MBs per second. This bottleneck is completely normal for external drives. Let's fire up the CrystalDiskMark to see what's happening under the hood. There are 4 rows here and they tell a very specific story. Row number 1 is Q8T1. This tests large 1 MB blocks of data lined up in a heavy queue. Think of it like a train line at peak hours moving massive cargo. This shows the absolute maximum peak speed of the drive, and we are hitting a 2034 MBs per second. The second row, Q1T1, drops the queue down to a single lane. This is much closer to how your computer actually handles large files on a daily basis, like moving a movie file or a video project from one folder to another. As you can see, our speed dropped slightly to 1646 MBs per second, which is still quite fast. Now things get interesting. Row 3 is Q32T16. This stops testing big files and instead throws thousands of tiny 4 KB files at the drive across 32 queues and 16 threads. This simulates heavy, chaotic workload, like your drive trying to handle intense multitasking, running background processes, or loading game assets simultaneously. Finally, row 4 is RND4K Q1T1. This is the single most important number for how snappy your computer feels. It tests single, random tiny files. Every time you boot up your system, open a web browser, or launch an app, your drive does this. Even though the number looks much smaller than the row 1, for an external drive, these results mean your app will open instantly. Write speeds are very close to the read speeds. Actually, they are higher in the last 3 rows, which is impressive and rare too. Synthetic benchmarks only tell half the story. Let's do a real-world test. I'm transferring a massive 80 GB single file. Watch the speed graph. It constantly maintains the speed of 1.16 GB per second throughout and finishes in 1 minute and 8 seconds. Next is the ultimate torture test. 11.3 GB of mixed tiny 2889 files like photos and documents. Look at the transfer graph. It looks up and down. That's because the drive has to constantly open and close thousands of separate files. It finishes in 17 seconds, which proves it can handle a chaotic mess without stalling. So what's the final verdict? Putting the WD Blue SN5000 inside this Orico 40 GB enclosure is an absolute win. Even though you lose a bit of the drive's maximum internal speed due to the enclosure bottleneck, you get a rugged, incredibly fast portable SSD that destroys pre-built external drives for the same price. I hope that helps. Hit that like button if this helped you out, subscribe for more tech reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.